Shakil, President Xi Jinping, when he meets with the Secretary Anthony Blinken, not the first time that they have met, they also met in June last year. They talk about the tangent of relationship over the last 45 years and the different changes, positive or otherwise, that have formed part of this relationship, and a number of important inspirations to offer. He says China and the US should be partners rather than rivals. They should help each other succeed rather than hurt each other. They should seek common ground and reserve differences rather than engage in vicious competition, and honor words with actions rather than say one thing but do the opposite. Do you think such statements will be reciprocated from the US side?
Thank you, Umar. I think if we look at the statements, these are not new statements. So China is very consistent in its stance. So China is asking the US for a long time, be respectful and give us space to develop. Don't look at our development as a negative. So these are not new statements. And the second part of the question, I think I can explain it in a better way if we look this issue with a two lens. Number one, tech war. What is happening between China and US right now? The basic, the fundamental boon of contention is technology. If you look at that during the last few years, China has developed marvelously. China is, you can say, developing leaps and bounds. And US does not want, so China surpass USA. But China has surpassed. And this is the same thing when the President Donald Trump was the president. He officially said in a press conference, we don't want any country to surpass us in the future technology development and economic opportunities. And technology is a key. And if you look at the last 2 or 3 years when the Mr. Biden is in the power, they have introduced many bills like science and chip bill. Then again they have abandoned Chinese company and asked the Chinese American company, don't sell the modern technology and the chip to the USA, China. But on the other hand, China is developing, as I told you. Recently there was a ranking, there was you can say not ranking, you can say the state of technologies. So there are the 44 most critical technology, and from those 44 critical technologies, China was leading in 37, including artificial intelligence, compound computing, in energy, in biotechnology, in number of things. So China is clearly winner right now. So 37 from 44. Only 7 technology was there where the US was leading. Second, coming to the, so this is one part, technological war. So China, as US wants China not to develop, which is, I think, is not a reasonable, a justifiable demand. So that's why China, President Xi Jinping told them, so be respectful to our development. Second part, US is struggling to keep intact its hegemony, and any hegemony it has 3 indicators. Number one, diplomatic power. If we have seen in the recent past, especially last 2 or 3 years, so US is losing the diplomatic power at General Assembly, especially after the Israel attack on Palestine, and also on the human rights allegations on China. So they have lost the confidence of his partner. So many countries did not vote in the favor of US. So China is winning there, the Palestine is winning there. So diplomatic might, which US enjoyed once, is not there anymore. Second indicator is economy, and China is there in big way. So US is not like that. When you look at the data from the last, from 2019 onward till today, from pre-COVID to today, Chinese economy expanded by 20%, and US economy expanded by 6%. So there is a clear so China is moving quite fast, and technology we have already discussed. The third indicator is the military, where the US is still strong, and US is showing trying to show its muscles and engage like in Ukraine, and then. And as Mr. Blinken was coming to China, and President Biden has signed a bill which has specific allocations of $8 billion to deal with the China power, plus billions of dollars to support Taiwan, in addition to the 61 billion with the Ukraine. So if you look around, these are the military spending. On one side, where the US says we want good relationship, but on the other side they are provocating they are banning Chinese companies. Even TikTok, the owner or CEO of that company is a Singaporean, but still they are banning it with the allegation of China. They are allocating billions of dollars to fight with China or to create a circle of chaos in the surrounding of China, and then they say we want to build a good relationship. So, there is the answer of your question.
Okay.
Reciprocation.
Therein lies the dilemma, Shakil, doesn't it?